You're still going deeper. I wouldn't do it. Hey. Oh, I got a couple of dirty girls loaded up here on the trailer, ready to go for a quick little ride today. We're going to have a ride with coworkers version 2. That's right, I'm getting together with Dan and Chad again today to do a little riding back on the Raimi Poker Run Trail. So I'm going to be in the RMAX. I'll probably give Chad the Wildcat to ride around in today, and hopefully he doesn't try to drown it like he did my X4 last year. Good distance. You're still going deeper. I wouldn't do it. Hey, back out of that. That thing's deep.
Yeah, that's pretty deep. Yes, I know I chickened out, but I gotta admit I'm a little gun shy after the X4 drowning, so cut me a little bit of slack here. I do hit some holes a little later on here that I almost get stuck in, but yes, I'm a little gun shy. Can you blame me? So I'm really coming to like these trails here at Raimi because there's such a wide variety. As you guys have already seen, you've got mud holes, you've got deep woods riding, you've got straight stretches like you're seeing now where you could just put the pedal to the floor wide open and rip to your heart's content. So you really get a full variety of trails. You'll see a little later on a little bit more of the rocky, technical kind of stuff. Not huge rocks, but just rocky in general. And it really is a blast to ride. It gives you such a variety of trails. So here's one of the rocky sections. Again, it's not huge boulders, like cliff boulders you're riding over, climbing up and down, but it is rocky. This is how a lot of the trails around my area is, and so you got to go slower. It is a little more technical, not overly difficult, but still something you got to be cautious and kind of pick your lines to make your way through. And also, sometimes you just gotta grind them gears, right, Dan? Alright, I know I chickened out of going through that other hole, but it's time for a little redemption for not only me, but for the R-Max as well.
Yeah. That was cool.
I didn't even need the winch. Okay, Dan, your turn.
No.
Don't take it.
That's a deep one.
I have to say, guys, I absolutely love the sound of this little Wildcat trail. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. Do you love it? Do you hate it? Do you guys think I should get an aftermarket exhaust to make it sound a little better? Or is it perfect just how it is? I really like the sound of it. It's a different and unique sound unlike any other machine out there. And the more I hear it, the more I like it. I also realized too as I'm editing this that if the light hits my bug buster windscreen in the right way, then you can see see the lighting, or you can see the writing of the Appalachian Mountain Riders logo in the shots, which kind of blocks the view. I do realize this. In future videos, I'll make sure to place my camera not behind the screen, but in front of the screen, so you don't have that sight being blocked when the sun hits it, right? It's funny though, because when you're driving, you don't notice that. It must just be the way the camera picks stuff up, that it is a lot more prominent on camera than what it is in real life. But I'll correct that, make sure on future videos, if I'm running the Bug Buster windscreen, I have the camera placed so you're not looking through it and your vision is not getting blocked by it. I do have to mention here as well how impressed I am at how stable the Wildcat Trail is. For only being 50 inches, well, roughly 52 inches now, because there is 1 inch spacers on it, you can see from these videos Chad's getting her awful tilted there, and she stays planted, and that is impressive for such a little buggy. I know the Pioneer 500, with it being top heavy and stock form, probably would have tipped on some of these, but the Wildcat Trail stays planted even with the front sway bar off. I don't know if I have mentioned this before, but I have the front sway bar off, so I lose the stability from that, but it still stays planted. Chad didn't put her on her side at all during this ride, which is a very good thing, and is impressive for the Wildcat Trail. not to take away from the RMAX 1004 either. Yamaha really hit the ball out of the park with this machine. It is just great in pretty much every area I can think of. The stability on the trails with its width, suspension travel, and weight makes it just so confidence inspiring. It tackles pretty much every obstacle I've put at it so far with ease, and it's just, the power of it is just, it's perfect balance of functionality, power, handling, suspension. It just works so well. No, you're not going to break land speed records with it. No, it's not going to outrun your turbo machines out there, but it is going to perform well in pretty much anything you put it up against. And to me, that is definitely the direction that Yamaha needed to take, and I am so glad they took it with the RMAX.
Go to the left.
So one of the downsides of the Wildcat Trail is the fact that the intake and CVT intake is kind of right on the side of the machine, not any higher than, it's probably right around the top of the tire height. So a lot of these holes and stuff we had to be very careful of when going through with the Wildcat. That's why Dan told Chad here to stay to the left and go around it, because as you see, this hole was a little deeper than expected. A lot of the holes here at the Raimi Coca Run trails were deeper than what you would think they are just by looking at them. really get a good shot of it here, but there is a bridge right here we're crossing, and I have to say it was super sketchy and the R-Max just barely fit. So that was definitely a clencher moment as I crossed there, but luckily it held up to the weight of the R-Max. I think it's kind of neat that there are a lot of sections here on what we rode that really put me in the mind of the Hatfield-McCoy system that I rode a couple years ago, especially this part in through here. Like, if I didn't know I was in Pennsylvania, this could easily have been mistaken for Hatfield-McCoy trails, which makes sense because it's all Appalachian mountain ranges, so the terrain's very similar. But it's nice to have trails like this close to me where I don't have to really load up and travel for hours and hours to get close to the same experience as you do riding Hatfield-McCoy. So I think it's just always neat as I go around Pennsylvania to these different riding areas, how similar they are to Hatfield-McCoy. Are they as large? Is there as many miles of trail? No, but you can still get that same feeling as you do riding the Hatfield-McCoys on these smaller trails here in PA. sure Dan appreciated Chad and I trying to completely drench him in water as we rode, but hey, we were just looking out for the guy, because on a hot day, what's better than drenching yourself and those you're riding with nice, muddy, dirty puddle water. You happy? I did stumble on another Yamaha Wolverine X4 owner, as you can see here coming. They did actually recognize me from the channel here, and I tried to flag Dan down to stop him so I could go back and talk to them a little bit.
Yeah, I'm just following you.
Hey, cross the creek, hang the left.
Hey,
Hey, Dan!
But as you heard, despite me hollering at him, Dan bowled right ahead and didn't stop. He was my guide, so I had to keep going. So if that was you that we saw out there on the trail, I apologize for not stopping and taking a minute to talk at you, but I do not know these trails, and I probably very much would have been lost if I did not stay with the group. So again, I apologize. I'll catch you next time.
Hey, Chad, come here. I'm gonna climb this. We're gonna do it in this too. You did that in sport mode, 4-wheel drive, right? Or two?
Yeah.
I'm in sport 2.
That's not bad, so.
Hey, if I die, everything goes to my kids. Forget my wife.
Nikki, you heard that. This isn't getting edited out either. Woo!
One more time.
So overall, it was a very good day of riding. Again, these trails here at Raimi have such a variety of different trail types, from slow technical to mud to just wide open trails where you can hump on it. It really is a blast to ride. Thank Dan once again for hosting us. I'm thinking this might have to become at least an annual event, our ride with co-workers. So I enjoy it. I hope they did too. Well, I know they enjoy it. I talk to them at work. I know they enjoy it, enjoy getting out and about outside of work and just getting to get out to the outdoors and have some fun riding. I hope you guys enjoyed this video as well. Enjoyed seeing more of the R-Max and the Wildcat in action. I know it's no Turbo Pioneer 500, but again, guys, that's all coming. I'm still working on some bugs with it and trying to get stuff straightened out for that, so it is coming. And of course, getting to see a little bit of a Commander 800 rip around on the trails as well. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please consider subscribing to my channel, especially if you've made it this long in the video. You've definitely been enjoying it, and I would appreciate a subscribe from you as well as a like if you would be so inclined to do so. And don't forget, you can help support my channel from various sources like my Amazon influencer store, where you can buy parts and accessories for your machine, and everything you buy on there helps my channel by giving me just a little bit of kickback. You can of course buy my merchandise from my Teespring store, or you can support me on a monthly basis through my Patreon, and I very much appreciate each and every one of my Patreons as well as all my supporters. Link for all of those will be in the description below. Again, I thank you guys for watching, and until next time, keep on riding.
Nah, it's not deep right there.
Which way do you guys want to go?